Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USF's offense will get the first crack at it here. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. At midfield, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, and this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pulls it in, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Touchdown, South Florida. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. They'll line up to go for 2. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
South Florida, 6, Temple, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So Temple's offense has the ball for the first time. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
They give it to him again. Across the 25, he's got room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. This time it's complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Smith. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Carter. He's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. With the catch, it's Smith. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. He's got his man, and he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, USF! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying play action. Dances away from the heat. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Carter. Trying to get to him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
By the receiver. Gain of 19 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He's going to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. That's caught. It's Taylor. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way?
And they got him for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now they'll run it to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Back open in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Carter. Buys a little time. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant 1st half performance. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He looks that one in nicely. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls! And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
21, Temple, 0.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there.
He's got it down the left. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Carter. Unloads to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He makes a catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls want to move quickly. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 3rd. Going for 6. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. In the waning seconds of the first half, doesn't hurt to go for it here on 4th down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Feeling some heat. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half.
South Florida, 21. Temple, 7.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Pressure. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. And they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. Now from inside the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. Get it out on the screen. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Got his man on the right. Touchdown Bulls! And the beatdown has ensued. Why not double the try total and go for 2? To the air, it's Carter. Getting some heat. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt.
South Florida, 29. Temple, 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Temple lining up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. And the Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Carter. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. Touchdown, South Florida! And the route is on. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got it.
Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. The 10. Touchdown, USF. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Hold and finds his man on the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulls. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
51, Temple, 7.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Turns it on in midfield. All kinds of running room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
Yeah, and how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. to send the offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Wants to throw. It's Carter. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Gain of 19 on the play. First down for the offense.
He's got it on the right. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Quarterback now breaking the field. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Extending the play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They want to just keep throwing it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. A strike downfield. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. He caught it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Tate. Using the quick game. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 2nd and goal for the offense. Pushes ahead. Touchdown Bulls. And the punishment has been extended. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
59, Temple, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grab near the marker, it's Taylor. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so...
Hits the accelerator to the right. At the 20. Touchdown, Owls. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Northern Illinois. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. To the air, it's Tate. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, South Florida! And the pummeling has started. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the move from inside his 5, and the returner will be knocked down. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. He's looking to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll run play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? 3rd and goal from way back there. He's looking downfield to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sticks, it's Kelly. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today, and this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
The first down pass, complete to the wideout. Pickup of 12. First and goal.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Bulls have it with a first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. Touchdown, USF. And the stomping has commenced. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
South Florida, 72, Temple.
Here he comes with the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding. And works his way to the 19. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Now they'll run the draw. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He's got an open man. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the